Hey Kiwi, we were back at it. I decided to record one more today because I'm on a roll. Honestly, it has been so long since I have played anything Pokemon analogous and actually had a real challenge. This game has actually pushed me to my limits in some capacities, and that's a pretty fun feeling. So I'm going to go with it a bit longer. And anyway, I really want to get to the farm. Why do I want to get to the farm? Because there may be some leaf-type monsters there that we haven't found yet, and I would enjoy seeing some new monsters. That's my hope anyway. I have no way of knowing this is going to work until I get there. But here's where we need to get, so let's find out. First and foremost, I imagine there is... Oh, okay, we just walked into some slime. Mega Gelatin, Rogue Fusion. Alright, we're just going right into the thick of things, and you're a level 44. Oh boy. Okay. We're going to spam Air Wall to start, and we're going to do Inflame to get the damage over time going. Well, I appreciate the AP boost. Just don't appreciate the poison damage, but we give and take here, I suppose. Alright. Yeah, it's a tanky little thing, isn't it? But, oh, it did. Oh, right, Jelly Body, I forgot. Okay, hold on. The strategy here is to switch Jeff to Gooby Tooby. And Keely... I guess it doesn't particularly matter at this point. We'll just hit it with another Inflame so he takes the damage. There goes our wall. But it did some good job tanking the hits, so can't complain too much. Alright, we'll charge and then we'll battery it on the next turn. Keely... Let's keep up the Inflames, because they're doing solid damage. Just spreading that poison everywhere, isn't it? We've almost got it knocked out. Battery should take care of it at this point. It was faster than Pomadir, and I think it was actually faster than Gooby Tooby too, so hopefully it doesn't knock Gooby out. Let's switch to Lotad. Don't know why I'm switching to Lotad, he doesn't really have anything effective here, but he can tank the hit. Was the hope. We were hopeful. Unfortunate. Alright. I guess we've gone from being over-leveled to being right where we're supposed to be. We'll have to take on some more fights. Let's switch out to Jingle Jacks. Jingle Jacks handled the poison types pretty well before. Sharp Edges, contact damage. Let's go ahead and do the Wonderful 7, and we'll boil. Oh boy. Toxic Stab is such a strong move. I need to heal that off of someone and get it onto one of my monsters, because it'll do a lot. Okay. 2 Gelatins. And they're defused, so we should be able to get some damage, but these guys are going to get knocked out for sure. Can't use Wonderful 7 this turn. Shooting Star. Let's spam it on the not confused one, I guess. Okay, that's one down. Poison damage is definitely adding up. Shooting Star again, and another boil, and I think we'll be good. Nice crit. Crits matter, man. Alright, there we go. Beat him, and we didn't faint either. And as usual, Jeff got hit right in the hubris. My goodness, though. Alright, and now we have access to New World again.
Thank you.
Thank you, friend. I was beginning to worry about that whole situation. We use Skelly Jelly to fertilize our plants. I suppose it might have built up in the soil and formed that creature. Say, if you want to try using the jelly to make some crops grow, be our guest. Alright, well, we've definitely saved up a fair bit of that. Hello, friend. Thank you once again for sorting out our jelly problem. Alright, we are going to go heal before anything else. It doesn't look like I have a fast travel option. I suspect if I go into the farm, I might unlock one, so... Just to play it safe, though, we'll just put these guys up front. Hopefully this has a fast travel option now that we've been in here, but I have a suspicion that it does not. And If the only way is to unlock a train station with an Archangel, I guess we're heading back to New World then. Yeah, it seems to be the case. Okay. Then let's go to here. And then we can just walk back because it's pretty close actually. That's fine. We can deal with that. It's minor inconvenience if it means we're not bleeding out on the floor on the farm fields. Resting. The two of you laugh over embarrassing moments you've experienced. Your broken tapes have been repaired. My brain read that as my broken legs. And I mean, I have made that joke a couple times now that every time I land from too high a fall distance and just hear my legs crunch. But, oh, a rumor for me. What do you got? Someone I know who scavenges wrecks in the cast iron shore told me he saw Captain Heather on an island way off in the west. Okay, there must be an island out there. We'll explore that later. We've got a fair few... Nope, not interested. I'm done with fusions for today. I'm gonna go actually progress the story, please. Alright. The pumpkins moved. I guess they harvest. It's a cute pumpkin. Spread your skelly jelly on it? Yes. Oh, it's alive. Yes, the jumpkin! Oh, I remember seeing this before. It was so cute. I love it. Look at that little face and the wavy arms and the happy dance. He is too pure for this world and we must end him. I mean, we must add him to our team. Okay. We'll take care of the Nevermort first. Nevermort isn't much of a threat, but it is an inconvenience, especially if it gets a Pustule Bomb off, so... Flinched. Okay. Nah. Alright, Sonic Boom. And we're ending this Nevermort. Apparently Jumpkin's pretty fast, probably in part because of its level. It has more speed, but it's still lower level than we are. Of course it gets the Pustule Bomb off. Unlucky. It's weird though. I've never seen Lemonade be the slower of the monsters on the slowest of the monsters on the field. Maybe it's because of Jeff. Maybe Jeff is just inherently slower. I don't know. Either way, we've got our plan. Let's go ahead and Sonic Boom it one more time, and then we'll have Kaylee record it with a regular tape. Recording. Oh, that's a very low base chance. Which means this isn't going to be much better, but at least it chose to attack Jeff. So it won't lose too much of a chance of catch. This will probably bring us up to about 50. Yeah. Having a ball, obtain the Pumpkin Vine Ball ability. Okay, so this gives an ability. Jumpkins are created for when the jelly from a gelatin is smeared on a regular pumpkin, giving it sentience. The Jumpkin is a curious and friendly being that seems to never stop moving. Pumpkin Pie, what do you do? Raise the user's speed and AP generation. That's pretty good. Alright, too pure. Too pure. Smiley face. Actually, you know what? I don't think he needs to be too pure. He's just... That's all we need. Wait, no. It's not close enough. And the triangle's too big. I think we'll just leave it as this. There we go. That's his name. His name is Smiley Face. Pumpkin Vine Ball. You can now hold the left button to climb up walls using sticky vines. This consumes... Okay, we got to the farm. I'm not going to ADHD my way away from the farm just yet, but you know exactly where we're headed after this with that ability. There's only a single thing in this game that matters more than at least holding myself to one thing. And hey, I was right. I did get a new leaf type monster. Hello! It's nice of you to visit us out here. Are you staying a while or just passing through? Hello! I wasn't expecting to get an ability, but it was worth it because now we have a new monster. I still have all of this area to explore, but there is a clear priority for me right now, and I'm not turning my brain away from that anymore. Okay, we found the farm. Is there anything else we need to do? Oh, we can test this out. Let's see. Oh, game lagged the first time I did that. That's an interesting traversal ability, I have to say. Splinter. Chance to hurt an opponent automatically upon melee contact. Damage is based on the user's melee defense. Critical hit on type advantage. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to briefly travel back to the cafe, and we're going to actually remember to buy some things for a change because I keep forgetting.
Bonjour.
All right, let's see. We need all of the rewinds we can carry. We need we're good on basic tapes, but we definitely need more chromes. Okay, I have a lot of metal. Let's buy 30 of these. There's no point in using basic tapes anymore. We can just reliably use chrome tanks. Okay.
Au revoir.
Goodbye. And I think because of how the last couple fights have been going, we're gonna stop here and get something. Oh, hi.
Come on.
Come on, Anthe. You gotta tell me what your life was like before you came to New World. Well, I was something like a detective, if that makes sense. Wow, did you have to find people's missing stuff a lot? Off-worlders seem to own a lot of things. They must lose them here and there, right? My jobs tended to be a little higher stakes than that, if I'm honest. I should better get back to my scavenging operation, but next time I see you, you have to tell me more. Alright. I think I buy stuff from you. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got new stuff altogether. Ooh. Okay. These are pretty big. One more AP or a plant wall. I think the defensive option is huge. I'm gonna buy this one too. I'm gonna buy all three and test them out, but those are all really good. And then one more rewind pouch. I can see this into your backpack to increase the number of rewinds you can carry by 1. Okay, so it only increases by 1, but it only costs 1 to use. What else can we do? The gym pass. I kind of want this. Let's do this. Rangers will provide. Okay, I remember now. I remember looking at these and being like, oh, these are really good. But I think for now, what I'm going to do is I'll save the rest of my resources. If it's only... Let me buy 5 more rewind pouches. Oh, wait, they go up in cost. Never mind. We bought 3. That's good enough. Let's buy 1 more respool upgrade, too. That way I have a fighting chance when things go poorly. There was something here, too, right? Element sticker. Okay, it's just you can buy stickers. I'm going to hold off because I use that metal for chrome tapes. Oh, wait, one more thing. We got the gym pass. So remember the thing where I said I wouldn't ADHD away from my primary goal? Okay, so let's see how this works. I couldn't even finish the sentence before I ADHD'd away from my goal. Okay, so I can fuss about with my base stats. Extra points can be obtained from Wilma. Lower minimum values can be unlocked by defeating more captains. Okay. So basically, I can take points out of this and put it into, say, that. So that could be good. Is it only Jeff's base stats that I can mess around with? Ooh, what a workout. I can feel my muscles burning. Catch you later, champ. It looks like I can only mess around with Jeff's base stats. Inevitably, that will become a glass cannon, but it needs to become a glass cannon with a monster that can function as a glass cannon. Something that does huge damage and can go first because it's really fast. I'm not even remotely set up for that just yet, so we're going to leave that be. Anyway, now that my ADHD has been unfocused and we're refocusing, there's only one thing that matters at this point in the game. Whoops. Alright. Let me just make sure when this happens it's not... Here we go. Okay. Whoop! Don't want that. I think I can go this way. I believe the way to get here is this way. Here we go. Alright. Can we be friends? Whoa. Barkley's looking up the cliff and whining. He must want to go up. You can get up there with your climbing ability. Will you go with him? Yes. We got the dog! He is a partner, Kiwi! Oh, I'm so excited. Hi, Barkley. Let's be friends, okay? Obtain an ice-type bootleg. Oh, ice-type pom-pom. Interesting. Okay. Alright. There's only one way to name a frozen dog, and that's Pupsicle. Alright, we've got Pupsicle. We've got Pom-Pom and Pupsicle. I'm so excited. Alright, nothing exciting about its moves yet, but let's do this. Kaylee has returned to the Gramophone Cafe. Find out what Barkley wants up on Mount Whirl. His ability is just a little bit strange. Oh, it seems like there's a maximum distance up I can travel, maybe? So I can't just absolutely break the game. Alright, this is our first time ever getting up on... It uses a balloon to fly, Kiwi! Oh my goodness, this is the perfect thing. Barkley didn't have any trouble getting up the cliff. It seems like he just wanted someone to accompany him. That's a big door. Grr. Ooh, new monster. Let's catch it. Au revoir. Okay, it's au revoir, but it's au revoir. There we go, au revoir. That took a little bit. Alright. Or would it be au revoir? Because it's an avian. It's probably au revoir. Alright, well, either way. Icicle Dart should lower its accuracy, right? Yep. Okay, let's do that. And then... Oh, they gave us an ice type just to, fight this sort of monster, I guess. Wow, it's tanky. We're gonna catch it, though. Arf, arf. What, really? Grr. Jeff and Barkley's hearts act as one. Decibomb. Wasn't expecting this to be the fusion. Really, it's not an Archangel, it's just a really spooky bird. I wonder if it maybe like killed its owner or something. That would feel accurate. But, let's see. What are we gonna do here? Do I keep spamming Ice Dart? Or do I'm gonna Hurricane it and see how that damage compares. Brick Blast. 114 on that. Let's see how Icicle Dart does. It's gonna do less no matter what because it just got range defense up. It missed anyway. I think we're gonna stick with Hurricane. I was gonna say its accuracy is really low apparently, and then I forgot I debuffed it, so yeah, no kidding, its accuracy is low. Damn, this thing is tanky. Tower defense. Characters with tower defense become Earth type and have raised defense stats. That's really silly. I like it though, it's really funny. Alright, we'll keep hitting it like probably one or two more hits, hoping not to crit, and then we'll try and catch it. Alright, that's a lot of defense down. I used Echolocation instead of Hurricane. Oops. That's fine. Alright, I think the next hit would knock it out, so let's unfuse and try and catch it. Alright, we'll have Jeff try to catch it. And we will use a ceramic tank just for the higher accuracy. For the higher catch chance. Alright, let's use a chrome tape. We've got a bunch of them. We'll save it for something really scary, which this may actually be the really scary. It's level 50. Where'd the chrome tapes end up? There they are. And Pom Bomb will spit to lower its HP a little bit further and lower its accuracy too, hopefully. Oh wow, we have a very poor chance of catch with that. Okay. Ooh, and it has Sonic Boom, which is a big problem. Yeah, we need to lower its accuracy ASAP. 5% chance. Okay, not a surprise that failed. Okay, so with that in mind, we're gonna have Jeff use Dodge. We're gonna have Oh, right, I can't lower its accuracy anymore because it's not... Alright, what's the correct move here? It is Earth type, so let's switch out to Lotad, because he should be able to take that fine. Alright, let's have Jeff try... Let's not... what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another Chrome Tape, and I'm going to have him use Boil. I don't want to burn it. I'm going to have him use Smack. That'll lower its defenses and hopefully buff up our catch chance. Of course it chooses to attack Jeff. Oh, it attacks both of us. Okay, that's fine. This is bad. We've taken a lot of red health damage. I don't think Jeff can catch anymore. He's in a bad spot. Alright, for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Jeff spam dodge a little bit more. And Lotad... Here, let's use Fog. Okay, I think that makes our chance of survival a lot higher, because it shouldn't be able to hit us, and we shouldn't be able to hit it, except for Lotad. Actually, Lotad should be able to hit. We're gonna keep trying to have Jeff catch, but maybe that's too risky. Alright, we'll have Jeff use Icicle Dart. Yeah, we'll do Icicle Dart here, and we'll have Kaylee switch to recording for a little bit just to play it safe. We'll keep going with the Chrome Tape until it's virtually no HP left. Oh right, it's not Kaylee, it's Barkley. Look at him hold the cassette player in his mouth. He's too perfect for this world. Alright, Fog is a huge buff here. 15% chance, getting higher. Alright, I mean, I've caught other legendary birds. I can catch this one just the same. Alright, it looks like Fog was our win condition here. I am going to have Jeff dodge just to play it safe. I'm going to have Barkley reapply Fog. I want that to last as long as possible to keep us alive. Jeff will do another Spit? No. Jeff will do... Let's do Hurricane and just do as much damage as possible. And then Barkley will try and report with another Chrome Tape. It's a good thing we stocked up on these, because I doubt the Ceramic Tape is going to have much higher a chance of catching, unfortunately. Okay, sure, you can still hit us through Fog. I clearly don't understand how Fog works, because it says it should be a 0% chance of hit. Except for... We caught it! Obtain the Avrevoir flight ability. Can we fly now? Avrevoir is an almost mythical being having only been sighted a dozen times in the entire history of New World. Local legends say that the plant it clasps in its beak can cure any illness and grant eternal life. Not that anyone has obtained it to prove if this is true, of course. Well, really high HP and speed, pretty solid bulk. So it's definitely this is more of an amazing setup monster because it's super fast and very bulky. Might even outshine Dandelion. It may not be as bulky, but it's the speed is important. The speed matters, at least in competitive. Avrevoir Flight. You can now press A again while gliding to gain a boost, consuming your stamina. I'm very curious to see what this entails. Ooh, hard fought, but we won and no casualties either. These look like human bone. Oh no, I was right. I didn't want to be right. These look like human bones. Among the bones is a dog leash and some treats. Barkley digs a hole and the pair of you bury the bones. Afterwards, Barkley gives your hand a big wet lick. Oh my god, that's really sad. That's really sad. Quest complete. Come back and stay. Complete Barkley's quest. Anything up here? Of course there is. Whoop. I didn't die. Clearly I am not supposed... Actually, hold on. I think I may have just figured... Oh. Oh, hey. That's funny. Bear with me because I may have found... Oh, it bumped... I basically have a double jump now. Okay. I get it. So we have to combine the two abilities. That should give me enough height to get up there. Okay, let's try again. I love Barkley's little flying balloon. That is precious. Okay. So if I combine this with this, I should be able to gain enough height. Yes! Haha! Look at that iterative mechanics. I love it. Now the real question... The real question is, how does this interact when I hold something over my head? If opponent gains multi-target or multi-strike, the user does too. Since it specifies opponent, I'm going to assume that doesn't work for your own ally, but imagine if it did. Oh, I can actually... Hold on. Okay, hold on. I think I was... Yeah, I can... If you mash A... You can maintain your height. You can maintain your height and perhaps even gain more height. Oh, that might break some things just a tad. I'm not interested in that fight. Alright, so we have all of this mountain area to explore now too. But maybe I stick with the quests for now, because I've definitely gotten derailed. Alright. Cackling... Cackling, ruin. Oh, we can. Why don't we go explore that old ruin? That's right over there. All right. Yeah, look, it just bumps you right up. That's pretty big. All right, there must be a lever somewhere around here that I can pull to open this door. Granted, I don't know where it is. Oh, wait, I do. These levers do not stand out in my head. They do not stand out to me. Alright, so my best guess is I need to be able to climb up here to be able to access. Huh. So that opens that. So was I supposed to just gain access to this by using that? Okay, that makes sense. Probably can't reach it from all the way down here though, right? Oh wait, there's a lever right here. Well, I said before, I'm not good at seeing these levers, and I'm holding to it. I'm not good at seeing those levers. Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an Archangel in here, but, you know, I'm just realizing I should probably go heal first. So... There's a campfire not too far away, and I can actually fast travel to it. Let's do that so I don't get caught up in any random fights. Not that I expect a random fight, but still. Alright, some pretty big gains on this last couple minutes. Camp here, heck yes. We're gonna rest. Barkley, what are you gonna tell me? You and Barkley take a long nap together. I would love to just have a dog and take a nap with it. That sounds so nice. I love dogs, Kiwi. I hope we have one day. I don't think our cats do. So we'll just have to wait for their turn to be over. And, I don't know, maybe if we get a small thing, that way the cats can beat it. Anyway, sorry, I was just daydreaming about having a dog, apparently, and lost my ability to speak for it. Let's swap this out for Lotad for now. There is going to come a point in this game where I have the all-dog team, though, and there's nothing that you can do to stop me. Nothing anyone can do to stop me. Alright, I'm not surprised, but you cannot use this ability while carrying things, which is honestly fine. I don't blame them for making that the case, because then you could probably gimmick some really hardcore puzzles. It would be hard to design around it if nothing else. Huh. Got it. Whee! Alright. So let's put this one here. And I put this one here. And And there we go. Ooh. Ooh, what are you? You must be some kind of legendary. Okay, I'm gonna save. Because you're not giving Archangel vibes. I don't know what you are giving, but you're something special. Alright, if that's the case, we need to be ready for buffing. You look potentially wind type, or plastic type. Here, we'll give you Bombardier for now. We'll save Lotad for later. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, you are ready to fight. You're all stanced up. Let's see what you are. Glaystain. It's a glass type. Huh. That's risky, because if you are around any sort of things that can resonate with you, that could knock you out pretty bad. But alright, we need to catch this guy ASAP. So let's set up an air wall to start. And we'll inflame it to start. Okay. I think we'll stick to saving up AP for now, or yeah, we'll stick to saving up AP for now. Spit does resonate. I'm gonna stack a second air wall just to play it safe, and we'll inflame one more time. Glass cannon. Glad they use the same phrasing that I do. Okay, we should be very safe now. So let's go ahead and use Spit. We'll use Icicle Dart. I don't want to accidentally break this guy. Or actually, I think we're probably good to try and record now, so let's go ahead and use Chrome Tape, and Bombardier will use one more Inflame. Alright, another pretty low base chance of catching. Crystal Lens. This should knock it down to 0 HP. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe not. 23% chance? Failure. Okay. Gonna just keep up the attempts at catching it until we get it. We have nothing that's effective against glass type, so we keep spamming the chrome tapes and hope for the best. And Bombardier will keep dealing damage. Alright, looks like our best chance of catching this guy is like 20% chance. 24, that's a 1 in 4 chance. It can happen. It could happen. Bombardier's lost its tank, or its whatever, but I think we're just going to keep spamming this as long as the air wall lasts. And on the last turn of air wall, what I'll do is I'll use echolocation to get multi-strike and start spamming them again. Alright, it doesn't seem to do too much damage, which is good. But yeah, at best we're getting a 20% chance of catching, which means after about 5 attempts we should have it, if that's how that's to be believed. Here, let's go ahead and echolocate and spam our shields one more time. Nah, I think I'll just stick to trying to catch it. And in the meantime, we can enjoy the music. This is gonna sound silly, but it brings me back to the days of when I used to play Pokemon and have to catch legendary Pokemon that had like a pretty poor catch ratio or catch chance. This guy is clearly intended to be some kind of legendary, given the pomp and circumstance to find him and the quest that leads you to him. Unfortunately, as we've demonstrated in the previous videos, my luck today is uninspiring, let's say. Thankfully, this guy seems very focused on damaging Kaylee, so we'll take that. And do we get him? We got him. All right, Glaystain. Glacian resides sleeping in the ruins of an old church, its body seemingly made of 1,000 jagged shards of stained glass. It will prove a worthy challenge to any adventurer who foolishly wakes it from its slumber. Very fast. This is a glass cannon. This is truly a glass cannon. Fastest possible speeds that I've seen yet, I think. Except there may have been one that had 250, but solid to damage too. Yeah. Now, what do we name something after stained glass? Don't ask me why, but his name is Princeton University. This is Princeton University now. I have no relationship to Princeton University. I don't even really know much about it. Is that one of the Ivy League schools? I don't even know. It sounds fancy. Probably isn't. But, there we go. Alright, we followed up on the rumor, now what? Is there anything else here? Oh yeah, I had a realization. Let me just see if I can gimmick something real quick. Alright, well there's an upper limit, but... Let's see, if I start climbing up here and I reach my maximum height, which is that, if I then there may be a way to do this. What I'm trying to do is see if I can double jump after I fall out of the ball. Doesn't seem like it. I guess they didn't want us to gimmick it. Oh well, that's fine. Can we bring this for the road? Probably not. Now, is that it for the rumor? Yeah, ruin is gone, so I guess that's it for the rumor. Alright, then let's go finish. Everyone's looking for something. Oh wait, that was... Did that require someone? No, just speak to Viola. Alright. I'm so happy I have a dog, Kiwi. We'll try and hit up this healing campfire as well on the way since we have some damage. Oh! I've already done this puzzle, that's fine. Oop. Well, I realized as I ran into it. Oh hey, another possum though. I think I need to interact with overworld monsters more often because clearly I'm missing some monsters that I probably could have encountered if I had run into them. That said, I'm not feeling this, so we're gonna flee. Well, I'm at the point in the game where no wall is an obstacle, it seems. Before, few walls were obstacles, now none of them are. Alright, rest. You try to play fetch with Barkley, but he's more interested in the sense of nearby monsters. Sounds like my dog. She'd much rather sniff the entire world than play with me. Well, she eventually realizes she could play with me, but for context, I don't live with a dog, but I used to back home. Those dogs are, there were 2 of them, but they're still living with my parents now, so... I haven't had a dog in my house in some time. And again, that is fair. We have 3 cats, after all. I make silly mistakes sometimes. Friends jokingly call me a dummy. Little do they know. Little do they know what? My only answer is that you are a dummy for fighting me. But I forgot, Twirligig was pretty tanky, wasn't he? That's fine, though. Spit on him and inflame him. I'm gonna assume he has more than one, but I decided to use Spit to save AP, I guess. I don't know. Probably a poor decision, but it's fine. They usually only have at most 2, so... Hurricane and Inflame. Gonna be a bad day for you. Would have felt cooler saying that if he actually died in 1 hit. I don't know why I expected that. I already proved that he's pretty tanky. Sadly, he has no damage, so we're fine. Frozen Ground massively raises the user's speed but lowers their accuracy. So you have to combo that with a lock-on ability. Yep, I really am a dummy. Yes, you are, my friend. But at least you try, and we can't fault you for trying, I suppose. What does this button do? Oh, it gives us a way to get back up here. Cool. Cool. Okay. Alright. There is a fusion beast there, and I'm tempted. AP steal. Steals 1 AP. Okay. There's a crate over here. Oh. What? What? Oh, what? Oh, hi. These guys hiding behind trees are so lame. Lame enough that I'm actually going to take out my pent-up anger against them. We'll spit this turn so I can use a stronger one next turn. Inflame Blossomaw. Alright, Hurricane them both and that should end this fight right quick. I should have focused that on Hopskin. Pretty sure I would have taken out Blossomaw easy. Oh well, we're fine. Watch this guy survive. Okay, good, he didn't. Alright, there is a quest around here. I do think I'm gonna fight this though. The things in this area seem a little bit tamer, I hope. But let's see, I want Lemonade and I want... Let's have Lotad out here. Hopefully nothing disadvantageous. Will you challenge the Rogue Fusion? You bet. Look at that tongue. So it's a Lotad and a Dominoff. Alright, so they're water and air. That means I should have some advantages that I can play here. We'll start off by flinching this. And we will... yeah, let's leech him. I'm not too worried about Twirligig. He's been proven to not have much damage. Foil's a bit of a problem because that both hurts and burns. Alright, I think I'll have to switch out Lemonade. Well, that's fine because Gooby Tooby won't do great against Twirligig, but that's fine. And then Lotad. You still get buffed by this, so... Can I leech both of you? I'll try leeching Twirligig so we get the passive healing on both of them. Nice. Alright, it's only a 50% chance, but I'm glad it hit. Units... it gave me a unit target. I'm unideal, but it's fine. Domapad had a flinch, but what we're gonna do is we'll do battery here, and then you. I don't want to give you any heals. Don't really have a choice, do I? All right, let's swap back out to Pomadier, I guess, and we'll have Pomadier do some fire damage to Twirligig. Well, I mean, if it's gonna get Dock Leaf anyway, I may as well at this point. Too late though, I switched out. Alright, Conductive should help. Because now I can start DPSing Twirligig away. I don't think I want to fight 3 monsters at once. Oh, right, I have Superheated Fist. Let's just do that. Actually, Superheated Fist will turn you into a water type, and then I can get Conductive off on you again. I guess that doesn't really change much, does it? Alright, yeah, let's do Battery here and get Conductive damage off. Let's do Superheated Fist here, get the fire damage off, and then we'll Inflame as well. Ooh, I should have accounted for that. I did not. Well, at least I got Superheated Fist off on this guy, so I can start taking some chip damage beyond the Leech Seed. Alright, I think I have my strategy at this point. what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch out to Lotad again. We're gonna have Lotad focus down Domapad, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Superheated Fist to turn him into a water type, and then I shouldn't have to worry about Boil being an issue anymore. Unless you're faster, in which case it's still an issue. It's fine. It's fine. It's got so many status ailments that defense up really doesn't matter too much. Unless I miss, because I'm unit-targeted, of course. Okay, the unit-target's just gonna get stacked. So we can basically just write off Jeff as a non-existence at this point. So Gooby2B's lost his reliability. Let's switch out to Bonavin. And then Lotad. That guy's gonna faint from his ignite at conductive damage. Or, no, he's only got the 1 damage down, so what if I mean, this guy's already healing. I may as well boil him. It should do a lot of damage and possibly knock him out. The water left over from water type attacks is absorbed by the roots of plant type targets, healing them over time. I think Ignite might knock it out. Nope. That's fine. They're basically done, and they're both going to get hit by the old one too. We should be fine. As long as we hit, you know. And then Leech will get off first, so let's go cast this again on this guy. Oh, he's spamming evasion up. What a jerk. No way this hits. Wow. That must have been a very low chance. Okay, so the old one too with unit target still doesn't do multi-target. Good to know. But we should be fine at this point. And honestly, at this point, I'm just going to knee leaf. I don't want to deal with this debuff anymore. We'll just smack this. It has the buffs anyway. May as well just do it. Well, it did it to itself before I even had a chance. Oh, that's a new one. That's a frilly pad. That one looks kind of gross. It's clearly related to the other to Lotad. I would assume Lotad is an evolved form, but they might be a branching evolution. I'm not sure. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna try and take here. Life Absorb on Frilly Pad should give us a nice buff, and then Boil on Dominoth should take it out. Nice. Oh, it's got plant resist, does it? Fair enough. Alright, we're gonna hit it with the old 1-2. And we're gonna try and catch it with a chrome tape and see what we get. Oh, I don't know if you heard, but that was in beat with the song, the old 1-2 there. Oh, Barkley, you're in a bad spot. Okay, Barkley is not going to be able to catch anymore. Let's see, do we get it? Nope, not a surprise. Unlucky, though. So, Jeff will have to switch, take point in terms of catching, so... Or, yeah, Jeff has to be the one who's taking the risks for catching. So let's start by sharpening so we do more damage. And you... I guess we'll just boil you and get the damage off. Ah, I missed. Unlucky. Oh, it still has evasion up, that's why. It's gonna boil us, though, isn't it? Sure is. I might have to switch out Barkley to something that resists water type. I think we're okay because of Leech. But, here, we're gonna go ahead and bite this. And... we'll give him a Leech again. I doubt a Sharpened Bite is enough to take this guy out, but I'm a little worried that I might. We'll see. Oh, I didn't count for the burn damage when I thought Barkley would survive this. Alright, we're good though. Unless it uses... I think we're fine here. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. But I will have to switch Barkley out of that. Alright, so... Jeff. You're going to try and record with the chrome tape and see what we get out of it. And Barkley, you're going to switch guess to Popsicle. Would be interesting if burn damage actually melted you and turned you into a water type, like how actual fire types would do that. Okay, we got him? We got him, okay. A padpole's mature state. The frilly pad's limbs allow it to hunt for food. They can often be found hiding by the edges of ponds and lakes. If someone or something passes by that the frilly pad deems edible, it will attempt to ensnare it with its long tongue. Very good melee attack, decent at speed. Pretty solid monster. Probably shouldn't be built support though. With those, with that bulk. Alright, what am I gonna name you? Lambert. Lambert, yep. Welcome to the team, Lambert. Okay. Well, now we just have to take it out, which is far easier to deal with. Zoomies. I have yet to use Zoomies once and have it pay off. Its base damage is just too low, I guess. Or it's just on the wrong monsters. Elemental Wall, Random Starter, Berserker. Automatically raises the user's melee stat and inflicts them with Berserk when the user HP falls below 50%. Defend. Okay. Cool. Well, in typical fashion, we had a plan, we got distracted by a singular thing, and now that plan has been derailed and it's the end of an episode. Well, look at Barkley just fly. I love this little guy. Alright, back to the campfire for us. Camp here, yes. Rest. You try to play fetch with Barkley, but he's more interested in the sense nearby. Oh, we got a relationship up. You can now use fusion power when fused with Barkley. Fusions now have 10% extra strength. Alright then, Kiwi. Well, unfortunately we're at an end of an episode, but we'll continue progressing with some quests. Next episode, I'll ignore any special side missions that aren't like a mainline quest. Unless it's something that seems too interesting to pass up, which sometimes is just a dog on the road. But with all that said, we still got a bunch of new monsters, and most importantly, we got Barkley. We got a dog Kiwi. We've got 4 dogs now because we got Puppercut, we got Barkley, we got Pickle Pupper, and we got, or wait, no, Pickle Pupper is Peppercut, whatever. We got Pickle Pupper, we've got Pombadir, we've got Barkley, and we've got Pupsicle. The all dog dream team is a reality soon, Kiwi. I can feel it. But with all that said, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. Whoop, dropped my controller. Whoop, it's been disconnected. It's fine. I hope you're sleeping well, and I love you, Kiwi. I will see you in the next one. I got a dog!